Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in to Are You Listening? It's Topher Artez, and I wanted to talk to you guys today because it is National Siblings Day. So, my book will be coming out late this summer, and so today, in reference to National Siblings Day, I wanted to read a piece of my book to you, and it's a letter to my brother. Just since it's National Siblings Day, I felt like it was a perfect fit, and I just wanted to let you guys know that we've all been in the same place. Either we've been in the same place or we've all had to go places that we might not want to go. We've all had to do things that we might not want to do to be able to move on. So this week I want you guys to challenge yourselves to moving forward, going dark places that you might not want to go so that you can honestly move forward. So I'm going to grab my laptop here and just read you a piece of it. I'm not going to read you the whole letter because in my book it's actually a whole chapter. But I just want you to hear where I'm coming from and to just know that we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all say things. We all do things that might have left someone feeling a little hurt. And that's what my letter is about. And if you give me a second, I'm going to grab that and we'll take it from there. Dear Jamie, we were once best friends. How can you say that I hate you? You think that I hate you because of the decisions and choices that you've made. I don't hate you. I just feel like I let you down, we let you down, someone let you down because you've continuously decided to let us down in return. But what my goal is for you is to move forward and do it in a great way. I want you to become the best person that you can honestly possibly be. I want you to become someone who your children look up to you as as their hero. Be their hero. Be the hero that you never had as a kid. So when one day when they're talking to each other or when they're our age as siblings, they don't have to worry about any tension. They don't have to worry about any headache, any heartache, any frustrations. They can be siblings, siblings like we used to be, siblings as if we were best friends and then somehow we strayed away from one another based upon someone's decision and it has torn our relationship to something severe. I don't understand where things went wrong. I don't understand how you began to feel like I hated you, but I also don't understand how we came from the same house and you chose to take your own path and figure things out on your own and it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to anyone who knew you. We understand that yes, your dad failed you. Yes, sometimes you didn't know what to do. Sometimes you just were doing stuff for fun. But at the same time, you've hurt people. And by you hurting people, people have hurt you in return. And that's not fair. So I wanted you to hear this from me. Jamie, I'm sorry. Jamie, I don't hate you. Sometimes I do want my old best friend back, but sometimes I just realize that we're still in two different places in our lives. So once again, I'm sorry. Hopefully one day we'll become friends again. Hopefully one day we can look back at all these years of us basically looking from the outside in like we do hate each other because we don't understand each other. We no longer understand each other because we were best friends but also brothers. We were brothers who remained best friends. We were inseparable. We did everything together. We couldn't even go to a sleepover without going without one another. And now we're here. We're here in this place and we're trying to figure things out, but none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense because we don't understand it. We don't understand one another. And it sucks to look at your brother and you don't understand one another. You don't understand because you come from the same life, but you live it so differently. You live it so differently because of choices that we choose to make. I chose one way, you chose another way. Neither of this is going to make either of our lives any better until we choose to sit down face to face and talk to one another. Face to face so that we can understand that we have to become better men. We have to do this for ourselves. We have to do it for your children. We have to do it for my future children. And most of all, we have to do it for our mother. She has worked her butt off to just provide a roof for us. She's worked her butt off to make a way for us that we honestly didn't even know that we were going to have the opportunity to have. Our mother has given us the world. So if anything, if we can't forgive and move past for each other, let's eventually do it for her. Let's eventually do it for your kids. So with that, going forward, you tell me how we can fix this. I hope that after you continue to read this chapter, this letter will continue to go on, because there's a lot of things that I have to say to you that we haven't ever discussed. We haven't discussed them because we are afraid. We are afraid to actually go back and take the moment to realize where things went wrong between the two of us, based upon two kids just trying to figure out life. And because we did not have the one person that we both felt like we honestly truly needed, the one person who hurt us, the one person who we thought should love us, we did not have that person. And since we didn't have that person, I chose alcohol, you chose to do whatever the hell you wanted to do. And I just don't understand where we allowed our choices to destroy us, where our choices were made, and why we thought that it was okay to just ruin a relationship. But I want that relationship back. So one day, I hope that we can get it. Who knows? It might happen 5 days from now. It might happen 10 years from now. And if not, if we don't do it, then one day we'll actually truly be able to say that we failed each other. We failed each other, and we failed each other for our entire lifetime. And I don't want that to happen. So you tell me after you read this chapter when you want to start. Because I wanted to start a long time ago, but I was never man enough to tell you that. So I'll be waiting. That's a piece of my book. And like I said, it's a whole chapter. It's a chapter from myself to my little brother. And we have had some times. And they're not all good, but I just wanted to be open and honest about it. And because we have lived a long time like as if we hated each other, and we used to be best friends. So my goal is that him and I can work towards this, as I feel like he needs to make some better choices in his life. He feels like I need to make some in mine. And so hopefully one day the two of us will be able to do that. But if you have a sibling and you're close to that sibling, love them, appreciate them, pray for them, root for that sibling. If you have a sibling in my situation where you guys struggle to even have a conversation, fix it. Fix it. If you don't fix it for yourselves, fix it for your parents, fix it for your other siblings. If you have kids involved, fix it for them. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. Hopefully you guys continue to watch and continue to write in. But thank you guys, and we'll check you out next week. Bye.